Hello beautiful people, welcome to the channel. My name is Remi forde-hyde. In this channel, I upload pattern drafting and sewing tutorials every week. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to sew a zipper fly on a trousers. Please subscribe and put on your notification bell so that when I upload new tutorials, you'll be the first to be notified. I have my trousers cut out from my trouser pattern. If you want to see the full tutorial on how I did this, then click on the link in the description box below. Items you will need are trousers or shorts already cut out. You will need a zipper facing, which I have already done. You will need a zipper and a zipper foot. I have the course on how to draft the perfect pattern for ladies trousers with zipper and fly on udemy.com and also on Skillshare. I'll put a link in the description box below. First thing is to iron on an interfacing and overlock the edges of your trouser fly. So let's get started. So the next one now we're going to do is to sew our zipper fly. We're going to put right side to right side for the front trousers. We align them. From your crouch, you measure 2 inches upwards like this. Make a mark there, or you make a notch. Then from that point where we made a notch or a mark, measure another 2 inches. That's up to here. So what we're going to do is, we're going to sew from here where we marked the first 2 inches to the second side where we marked the second 2 inches. We're going to use a permanent sewing stitch. We're going to stitch using our 1/2 inch seam allowance. So we'll stitch a permanent stitch there. We're not sewing here yet. And then, so from the fly extension down to where we're going to sew. So from the waist to this end, we're going to sew with a temporary stitch. We'll use a basting stitch, but a permanent stitch from here to here. And here, we're going to leave it open. So that's the next thing we're going to do because we want to attach our zipper. You can put a notch or use your tailor's chalk to draw a line, whatever is comfortable for you to do. So now we're going to sew a temporary stitch from the waist to the point where we marked our 2 inches, the 2 inches permanent stitch, and then we leave this other side open for now. So I'm going to increase the length of my stitch to my basting stitch. And then I'll change to my permanent stitches. I'll change it back, which I'm going to stitch from here to here. And then I'll back stitch at this point so that it's firm. I've sewn it. This is what it looks like. Side, this crotch to lay flat, I will have to just notch. I have to notch it at the crotch here. Be careful so that you don't cut into your stitches. Okay? Now we're going to open up the zipper fly extension like this, and then we'll put our zip. So this is right side. After opening up the zipper extension, this is our zip. I'm going to turn it right side facing right side, and I'm going to be sewing it on my left hand side, on this side. It's facing me now, it's on my right side. But when I turn it around, it's going to be on the left side. I'm going to leave this top is going to go into the band. So I'm going to face it this way and then put the zip side on top of, that's right side facing right side. And then I'm going to pin it all the way in the middle of the zipper extension, all the way down. Try and align it, let it be straight. So now I'm going to sew on this side from the top up the way to the end. But I'm just going to sew on the zipper fly extension. I'm not going to include our trouser leg yet. I'm going to flip it over like this so that we're just sewing on the extension. Then I'm going to change my foot to the zipper foot. So I'm going to be using a zipper foot. So I've changed to my zipper foot. So now I'm going to sew, stitch. I'm going to sew on the right side from the top to the bottom of the zipper fly extension. I've sewn from the top to the bottom. I'm now going to remove the pins. And then I'll turn it over like this. I'm going to be sewing on the edge of the fabric. We've turned it over. So I'm going to sew on the edge of this fabric, very close to the zip. So I've sewn on the edge of this fabric. This is still on our extension. I haven't sewn anything on our trouser yet. This is on one side. The next thing now is to attach the zipper on the other fly extension. That's the other one, like this. So all I did was flip it over, let it lay flat on this one, on the left hand side. So I'm going to flip it round. I'm still sewing on the extension. I still haven't sewn anything on our trouser yet. I'm going to turn it around and then I will sew on that side, on the second side of the extension, still using my zipper foot. I've sewn on the second side. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the right side. So this is now the right side facing up. I'm going to put pins just to hold it in place. You know the curve line you normally see on trousers in front of zipper fly trousers? So we're going to draw a curve. You know the metal at the bottom of your zipper? Try and avoid it so it doesn't break your needle. So I'm going to have a guide. It's always good to do a back tag here. If you have a home sewing machine that has a zigzag, you can use the smallest zigzag to sew to enforce this part, because you're going to be using it quite a lot, zipping up and zipping down. I'm going to sew now, and then I'm going to back stitch here. And then follow the curve. I've sewn the front, I call it an arc. I've sewn the front arc on the crotch. So now we're going to take out our basting stitches to reveal our zipper. So I'm going to take out the basting stitches. and then you can open your zip. I have removed the temporary stitches from the zipper fly extension, and then so this is what we have. We've got the zip. You can now zip down here. See, this is what it looks like. I'm not going to iron it so that it can lay flat. And then once you iron, you set in your stitches. And then your trouser becomes very flat. Always form a good sewing habit of ironing while you sew. It makes your work to come out neater and better. This is our zipper fly. So the next thing we're going to do now is to sew in the zipper facing. This is the zipper facing. So we're going to sew it on the opposite side. We sew in the zipper on this side, that's our left side. We're going to sew in the facing on the opposite side. When you wear your trousers and you zip up, there's going to be a shield. So it's going to be on this side, the opposite side. So I'm going to sew it in like this from just this, the extension and the facing together. It's not going to be sewn into the trouser leg. Like from here all the way down here. So I'm just going to pin it now and then go and sew it. I've sewed the zipper fly facing. So this is what it looks like. So that's it in here. So it's sitting behind the zip so that when you zip up, it's not touching your skin, as you can see. See? If this tutorial was helpful, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching. See you in the next tutorial. Take care and God bless.